Yo, what's going on, everybody? TG here, back with another video. And guys, today we are going to be talking about why you're going to want to own Apple regardless of who wins this presidency. Now, Apple, as we know, is obviously the tech giant, the biggest company in the entire world, responsible for all of the iPhones, iPads, everything. Apple is continuing to increase their profits as of last quarter. If we go ahead and look at their quarter, here's a breakdown of some of the units, and this is what really excites me about Apple, and is the reason that I own Apple, and want to hold Apple long term. The only thing disappointing from these numbers is this: the iPhone sales, 26.44 billion in iPhone sales for the last quarter, when they did 33.36 billion a year ago in iPhone sales. Now, here's a couple reasons why, in my opinion. I believe people were not buying as many iPhones because they were waiting out for the new iPhone 12 that has just came out. Now you can buy this iPhone 12 here. You can buy the iPhone 12 Pro. You can buy the iPhone 12 Mini. They have a lot of different options for this iPhone 12, and it's going to cause a lot of people to buy them. A lot of people are going to get the regular 12. I know 2 people already that have the Pro. So it's solid phone, and this 5G is what's huge. People want 5G. People want an amazing camera, and they want solid Retina display. iPhone 12 has all that for a pretty good price as well. So the iPhones are going to be killing it next quarter, in my opinion, just because of the new iPhone 12 that has just come out. Now, iPhone sales are not the only thing about Apple, okay? And a lot of people mistake that. It's not just that. People forget their services, their Apple Music and their App Store and their Apple Pay and stuff. People don't realize how much that actually brings in. It's incredible. 14.55 billion from their services. Now, this is money that they're going to be getting every month from consumers. That's a constant stream of revenue right there, which is just absolutely amazing. And it's just going to continue to increase and increase as well as more apps get added to the App Store. More people have Apple Music, Apple TV, Apple Fitness, all of that. It's just a constant flow of cash coming into them every single month, every quarter for the fiscal reports as well. And it's why you want to own Apple. They're constantly, look at this stuff. iPads up big from last year. Wearables up big from last year. Macs up big from last year. Services up big from last year. The only one that wasn't was the iPhone. And that is because I feel like a lot of people were waiting. Instead of buying an iPhone 11 now, wait a couple months and buy the iPhone 12. That's just personally what I believe. And I feel like a lot of people are going to agree on that as well. Now, another reason you want to own Apple is because Apple is going to do fine regardless of what president wins. Now, there's pros and cons for each, obviously. If you talk about the incumbent party, Donald Trump, Trump obviously is going to be very good for the market. The market really wants Trump to win. This whole sell-off recently is because people are anticipating a Biden victory. Okay, and we don't like that in the market per se because, with the high tax cuts or the high taxes he's going to raise and repealing Trump's corporate tax cuts, that's obviously going to eat into the profits of these big companies. And, their margins are going to go down a lot. So, that's not good for these companies. It's not good for the market. And, stocks have been selling off because of that. But the good thing about Apple, if let's say Biden does win, Apple is going to thrive because Biden is going to have a very laid back stance with China, whereas Trump is pretty strict on China. And that's why we've had some trade wars and tariff issues, and that can obviously cause issues with Apple having such a presence in China. But, there's obviously trade-offs, so the market's going to thrive under Trump, and Apple can go up obviously a big amount, but they might have some issues with China. It could go back down a little bit. But overall, as you guys can see on this chart, it's despite what happens, even with COVID, this COVID drop doesn't even look that big compared to, how much it's actually flown since then. So it's a tricky one to decide, hey, do I really want to buy right before an election? But in my opinion, you do. And it's too late now because the election's going to be tomorrow. So, if you watch this, you can probably buy tomorrow morning. But I think this is a great buy. I think this is a great long-term play, and even in a short-term play. Apple actually has an event coming up next week on November 10th, where analysts, anyways, are expected that new Macs are going to be, presented with these new chips. Apple this summer has cut off Intel from making their chips, and Apple is now doing their own chips in-house. Obviously, that will increase profit margins, which is also good for Apple. But, this event could be big. It could be a catalyst. There could be a nice run-up before this event, which I believe there will be. Even despite all the stuff that's going on, people like these events. If you look at the past, whenever one of these events would come out, there's always this big run-up right beforehand, Right here, there's always a big run-up. Like this is right before the event, bam. Right before the event hits it, and then there's some sell-off afterwards. There's always these events, same with earnings. There's a run-up before, and then, a lot of times a sell-off after. So if you can time this thing right, you can make a good play on it. Personally, I say you hold Apple. I hold, don't trade it. And I'm going to hold this stock for a long time. There's no reason for me not to. Apple's an amazing company, has a lot on the horizon for it. And it's been beaten down too badly for really no reason at all. Reported some really great numbers on earnings, and the stock still dropped 6% this week. So for me, it's a buying opportunity. I'm going to continue to buy. Right now, I'm mainly focused on Amazon just because Amazon has fallen harder, and that is why I hold 27.5 shares of Amazon. Obviously, I have using a lot of margin right now with my Amazon, which I don't really like, but at the same time, I feel like it can make me a lot of money. With Amazon dropping this hard in 1 week, 250 points, over 7% in 1 week is just ridiculous after reporting just absolutely insane earnings. So I've lost a lot this week, guys. Obviously, I'm down about 10,000 from where my peak was. But we've recovered some of it, and we're going to continue to cover because I feel like Amazon is extremely oversold, and it's due for a run. Same with Apple. Just great news, great numbers came out on it. Amazon's PE ratio is under 100, which is insane. It's really losing its PE ratio, which is good. It's a good sign for investors. Like, hey, it's extremely oversold. It's undervalued, and it's a great time to get in. And the same thing with Apple. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys, are doing okay. Uncertain about all this stuff that's coming out. I know it's crazy. Believe me, I'm nervous as well. But if you hold quality like Amazon and Apple, you will do fine. And I think it's a great time to buy these companies now. So, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me to see that you guys are actually enjoying these videos and getting something out of it. And, subscribing really helps the channel out a lot, helps me grow, and helps to get the info out to more people. So, anyways, guys, hope you have a wonderful day. And, I'll catch you guys in the next video. There's a Discord in the link below if you want to join and, talk to me. I had one of you guys call me yesterday and ask a couple questions. I'm always here to talk to you guys. I'm always here to help. That's what I do. I enjoy it. So if you guys are having any questions, just, hit me up in the Discord. I'm always here. So anyways, guys, have a wonderful day. Like and subscribe, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Take it easy, guys. Bye.